Hi, do you have any stats or anecdotes on how likely it is for subsequent babies to be reactive if the firstborn was? Yes, I have some posts about subsequent babies. So obviously, I'm curious about this too because both of my babies had food reactivity. What we see is that one, yes, we have a higher probability or higher propensity for our next children to have food reactivity if the first one did. There is a genetic component to food reactivity, immune system issues that we can pass down to our kiddos. And so yes, we have a higher likelihood. That doesn't mean it's for sure. That doesn't mean yes, absolutely, you're gonna have more than one baby with food reactivity, and many families have one and the rest of them are perfectly fine, where they don't see a food reactivity kiddo until they get to their third or fourth. But we do have a higher probability that's pretty significant. And the other thing that's interesting to know about that is that one, it isn't uncommon for the type of food reactivity that they're experiencing to be different, and two, that their triggers are often also different. So what I mean by that is, for example, my children, my oldest, her biggest symptoms were massively bloody stool and diarrhea and eczema. Weeping and infected eczema was truly, truly awful. Those were her two main symptoms. My second baby words are hard. My second baby comes along 3 years ago. My second baby comes along 3 years later, and she does not have massively bloody stool. She does not have big skin reactions. She has profuse vomiting responses to different triggers altogether. And in some ways, a little bit of a blessing because I appreciated not having to navigate really bad skin issues like we did with our oldest. But in another way, it was I know nothing. I thought I was going to be so prepared, and I'm not prepared. But definitely check out some of my previous posts. I have some recently where I talk about the actual exact numbers for probability and the references for probability of having subsequent kiddos with food reactivity issues. And if you do have more kiddos, good luck. I hope you don't need us, but at least you are here just in case you do need additional support.